Hello everyone. Now I'm going to do a recording to touch on some things that can be considered a spoiler. Don't worry, I won't mention names or anything, but I will certainly point you in the right direction so you know what to look for. I'll go ahead and start with what you're seeing on the screen to the right hand side. It's a bulb looking plant with a darker colored stripe. It has holes in it. That particular plant is, I think, important for not only survival, but also for other game modes in Subnautica. If you plan to do a lot of constructing, you're going to have to handle the problems of construction. That plant is perhaps the most helpful based on raw numbers. There are other plants that you could use, yes, but this happens to be the higher number one. So I won't tell you the name of the plant, but just keep in mind that that's what it looks like. It's a bulb with, I guess, a stripe pattern and some holes. Now I'm going to teach you a navigation trick when it comes to Subnautica. It's only possible during the day, but you'll notice that there's a big object off to my left, and I won't pan all the way to the left because I want you to figure out what that object is when you play it, but you'll notice the object, and I'm pointing it towards the back of said object, and I'm looking at the sky during the day. The reason I'm doing this is because you'll notice that there are clouds moving, but there's a set of clouds that's not moving. This is a navigation trick with Subnautica. There's only two such instances of this at the surface. One's over here at the back, and the one's towards the front of said object. The one that's at the back of said object is the one where you find that plant. I won't tell you specifically where, but I'm sure you'll find it pretty easily. You will also find the necessary stuff to start farming, and I won't say more than that. When you do start farming, the way it works in Subnautica is you pull out your knife and you aim it at the plant. Most plants, not all, but most, will give you seeds if you cut them with a knife. That's how you farm in Subnautica or collect samples with plants. And that right there is just a quick, I guess you can say, way to get you started on survival or building a lot. Thanks for listening.